Why?
We are at peace with ourselves.
Who's gonna take the first move? There is something happening to this man. He's having withdrawal symptoms. When it goes silent, you feel scared there's going to be a huge blast or something. Oh! Hello friends, welcome back. So this is Che. So I do movie reactions, first time watching movies, and there's a ton that I haven't seen. So yes, I'm one of those people who have lived under a rock for a long time. So we have a new movie today, and it is actually a special request from one of our Platinum tier members from Patreon, and that is Red Dwarf. She suggested me to watch this movie Equilibrium from 2002. All I know is it is a science fiction action movie, and I saw the cast. I do not know any of them actually, so doesn't make much of a difference to me. But once I watch it, I will share with you my thoughts and takeaway as always. And if the movie is going to be dialogue heavy in the middle, so I will try not to talk much so I do not interrupt the conversations and I do not miss what's being said. But if not, I will be sharing my thoughts during the movie as well. So if you like videos like this, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, I hope you consider doing so as well. And as always, you can find my full-length reactions along with the full commentary over at Patreon, the links to which you can find in the description box below and also in the pinned comment. So without further ado, let's join to see Equilibrium from 2002.
Police! You know what to do.
Wasn't he the same person upstairs? I thought it was the same actor who had the beard before.
Clerk, lights out. Maybe more than a dozen inside.
When the door's down, blow the bulbs.
So he's robotic. It is living up to its name of action so far. The movie. Oh, this is the man. I thought he was the one with the beard.
This is it.
Where?
There.
Why do they have all these pictures like of Mona Lisa?
It's real. Burn it.
Why? Why would they burn the original picture?
Why didn't you just leave it for the evidentiary team to collect and log?
They miss things sometimes. I thought I'd take it done myself. How long, Preston? Till all this is gone? Till we've burned every last bit of it?
Resources are tight. We'll get it all eventually.
Libria, I congratulate you. War is but a word whose meaning fades from our understanding. There is a disease, heart of man. Its symptom is hate. Its symptom is anger. But Libria, I congratulate you. For there is a
Libria?
cure for this disease. At the cost of the dizzying highs of human emotion, you, as a society, have embraced this cure. Prosium. Now we are at peace, and humankind is one. War is gone. We are our own conscience now.
Librians, you have won! Against all odds and your own natures, you have survived!
Why is everything so grey and black and like monochrome?
Every time we come from the nethers to the city, we're Reminds me why we do what we do.
7 discs of musical content.
7 words to extermination.
You know who I am.
Yes, sir, of course. You are Vice Consul DuPont of the Third Conciliary of the Tetragrammaton. Father's voice.
Quite frankly, cleric, I am told that you were very nearly a prodigal student, knowing almost instantly if someone is feeling.
I have a good record, sir.
Why do you imagine that is, cleric?
I'm not sure, Vice Consul. I'm able, on some level, to sense how an offender thinks, to put myself in their position.
If you had ceased your interval, if you were a sense offender.
I suppose you could say that, sir.
You're a family man, cleric.
Yes, sir, a boy and a girl. The boy's in the monastery himself, on path to becoming a cleric.
And the mother?
My spouse was arrested and incinerated for sense offense 4 years ago, sir.
By yourself.
No, sir, by another.
How did you feel about that?
I didn't feel anything.
How is it that you came to miss it?
I've asked myself that same question, sir. I don't know.
A nearly unforgivable lapse, cleric. I trust you'll be more vigilant in the future.
Yes, sir.
So he didn't feel
Every time we
anything.
come from the Nethers to the city, reminds me why we do what we do. Every time we come from the Nethers to the city, reminds me why we do what we do.
It does.
For A&R 136890. Anita, it was late this afternoon. May not have showed up in the records yet.
Very sorry, cleric. Nothing has been logged and nothing is pending under that entry.
It was an item of evidence brought in personally by Grammaton Errol Partridge.
Partridge.
Cleric Partridge has not entered anything in for weeks.
It was a book of some kind.
There's nothing.
Thank you.
He's been passing through the gate into the Nether every night for the last 2 weeks. We assumed it was enforcement related.
What's happening?
You always knew. But I, being poor, have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. I assume you dream, Preston.
I'll do what I can to see they go easy on you.
They never go easy.
Then I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You don't even know the meaning. It's just a vestigial word for a feeling you've never felt. Everything that makes us what we are, traded away.
There's no war, no murder.
What is it you think we do?
No. You've been with me. You've seen how it can be, the jealousy.
Who's gonna take the first move?
Don't.
Oh. So they have become really motionless.
You and your partner were close.
He doesn't know what it means to be close.
I was told this would be a career-making advancement. I'm like you, cleric. Sometimes I know when a person's feeling before they know it themselves. Cleric, I can only hope one day to be as uncompromising as you.
He is a cold person.
Two synergistic political and psychological sciences.
This is the monastery boy.
John,
Yes?
I saw Bobby Taylor crying today. He didn't know, but I saw. Do you think I should report him?
Unquestionably.
Don't move! Don't move! Get down! Cleric, don't shoot! This is a lawful entry. We have a warrant for your wife's arrest. She's charged with sense offense.
Sense offense? What?
Hey! Get her! Get her off of...
Remember me.
Why doesn't he have any emotions?
What are you doing? I said, what are you doing?
I accidentally dropped my morning interval. Never take it out before I brush my teeth.
Then you'll go by equilibrium, log the loss, and get a replacement.
Yes.
Why is that boy like a stone? He has a boy who's worse than him.
Your new partner called. He says he'll pick you up at 10 for the A&R. I hope you don't mind. I took the liberty of telling him you would be at equilibrium, replacing your dose.
That was the right thing to do.
Stop that.
Oh, poor girl.
To terrorist activity is fairly closed.
More than punctual, cleric. Hop in.
He didn't go in yet, did he?
How are the lines?
No, they're fine today.
Get my interval adjusted. That's something you'll find about me, cleric. I'm a wary person. Always expecting the worst.
That sucks.
You cannot do this.
There's nothing we can't do.
Look at you!
Something's going on.
Illegal, destroy it.
We have suppression.
You're gonna burn it, aren't you?
Eventually. However, you couldn't have accumulated all this by yourself. We'll discover who your Confederates are.
So they can't have any sort of emotions.
We need her.
There is something happening to this man. He is becoming a little softer without his shot of the day.
What's your name?
O'Brien? Mary.
Well, Mary, you can either wait and tell the technicians of the Palace of Justice, or you can tell me now. Who are your friends?
I'm wondering if you have any idea at all what that word means.
There's nothing you don't feel? How about guilt?
Let me ask you something. Why are you alive?
I'm alive. I live to safeguard the continuity of this great society, to serve Libria.
It's circular. You exist to continue your existence. What's the point?
What's the point of your existence?
To feel. You've never done it, you can never know it. But it's as vital as breath. And without it, without love, without anger, breath is just a clock.
I have no choice but to remand you to the Palace of Justice for processing.
You mean execution, don't you?
Processing.
Analysis of thousands of recorded gunfights. Gun battle is a statistically predictable element.
A total weapon. Each.
Firing efficiency will rise by no less than 120%.
Boy is cold as a rock. I feel sorry for the little girl because she needs feelings, emotions, and love, it seems. But her mother is not around, who had the emotional side. Oh, is he going to take his potion?
Breath is just a clock, just a clock.
He's having withdrawal symptoms from his emotionlessness. Where is that light?
The great.
He didn't take it.
Unifying fullness. Great.
So not everyone needs a cleric, right? He's trying to feel things. Everything is dark, very black. Today I wore black. I think I'm suitable for this move.
What are you doing?
I'm rearranging my desk.
You didn't like the way it was before?
I had no feelings about it. I'm merely attempting to optimize.
Sense offenders. Holed up in the nether.
Cover me, I'm going in.
Nice scrap, Cleric.
You will have to start covering your trails now of emotions. When it goes silent, you feel scared there's going to be a huge blast or something. Here are some pictures, collectibles. Mother Goose. Music.
Nightwing.
I wonder what he's gonna feel like after hearing music. Maybe his partner will just find it odd. No clue. So isn't he a sense offender himself now?
Why didn't you leave that for the evidentiary team to collect and log?
They miss things sometimes. I'll take it in myself. Make sure it gets done properly.
You know, Preston, if we keep burning all this contraband, eventually there won't be anything left to burn. What'll there be for men like us?
Sir! We got something out back.
These animals were defended by women and children.
What do they eat them?
What do you want me to do, sir?
Exterminate them, of course.
No!
All right.
No, 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 no.
What's wrong, Claire?
Nothing.
Hey! Grab it! Grab it! Sir, toss it back in. I'll finish it off. Give it to me, sir.
Give it to him, Claire.
Wait!
Seems to me that at least some of these animals ought to be tested for disease. There's an epidemic in the Nethers. It's the best we know about it.
I don't quite follow your logic, Cleric.
They were resistance. They could have led us to the underground. But instead of apprehension and interrogation, they were slaughtered.
But, Cleric, given the circumstances, Father has decreed that there will be no more process for sense offenders. They are either to be shot on sight or incinerated without trial.
It's counter to law. You're a member of the council.
It is not the will of the council, it is the will of Father, and he is law.
Is it not just mayhem? What we have worked so hard to eradicate?
You must understand, Preston. You and even I may not always agree with it. It is not the message that is important. It is our obedience to it.
Yes. I have it.
So once you become a cleric, you can't return.
Confiscated evidence X-23 T-45. Mary O'Brien.
Oh, I hope the other guy doesn't notice this one.
Cleric John Preston passing into the Nether.
Enforcement related.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know what else to do with you. Go on. Go on.
Go!
aren't official.
Identification!
It's in my code.
Where's the code? Where is it?
Don't have it.
Unidentified individuals are subject to summary destruction.
You're making a very big mistake. I'm a Grammaton cleric, first class.
We're gonna search your vehicle.
No, you're not. There's nothing in it.
Search it! Clear, sir. Keys to the trunk.
Pre-dawn combustion witness. I'm not... Captain, this is a waste of my time. My name is John Preston. I'm the highest-ranking cleric of the Tetragram.
Wait! Stand off! Sorry, I didn't recognize you, sir.
It's okay. Just doing the job.
We'll escort you back to the gate.
Thanks. Animals. Atlas full of them.
Sounds like it came from your trunk.
I'm asking you one last time.
Down on your knees! Down on your knees! Shoot him! Shoot him! What? Ah, shit! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
Oh, you're in big trouble, Preston. So I think once you become a cleric, there is no way out. Poppy. Your own son will do something to you, Preston. I think his own son is gonna take some turn on him very soon.
Always practicing, cleric. I guess that's why you're the best.
Maybe I'm just better. Why'd you ask?
It's my job to know what you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
About the murders in the Nether last night. And if they know who did it. Am I close?
Do they know?
There are theories. I have one or two of my own, but at the moment, other than the council have decreed an acceleration. Whoever did it, all they accomplished was a quicker end to the resistance. It's gonna be a massacre, cleric. I came to tell you, there's a raid in the Nether, Sector 7, so get ready.
That door behind you. Go.
Won't do it, he'll shoot us from the back.
He's gonna shoot you, I'd shoot you in the face. Now go.
They're in disbelief.
Follow me.
Now! Let's go!
He's getting into big trouble. Oh!
Cleric, what's happening? We heard gunshots.
Go!
He's a sense offender!
What is this? What are you doing?
Nicely done, cleric. You drive them into the trap, I close it. The very definition of teamwork. Why don't you take the honors of the execution, cleric?
These people should be taken for clinical interrogation.
Cleric. Father's rulings are quite clear. Offenders ought to be shot on sight.
They have valuable information.
Cleric.
They can be put to much better
Cleric.
use.
If your weapon's low, please use mine.
If he actually worked with his previous partner, he could have actually gone somewhere instead.
No. I think in the end, it'll be better if you have it.
Firing positions. Ready. Aim. Fire!
You asked me to become Father's instrument against the Resistance. I'm ready. Today. I wish to show my faith. I wish, with your permission, to locate the underground once and for all.
To destroy it.
To destroy it.
Do it.
Locate the underground?
I'm so very sorry.
These are the possessions he had on him at the time of death. Legal ones will be burned with him.
Freedom.
Errol Partridge.
The name's supposed to mean something to me.
He was a grammaton cleric, first class. You knew him.
News bulletin. I'm a sense offender. I don't hang around much with the cleric.
I know about him.
I suggest you go ask him. But I understand that he's dead. Killed by your friends at the Tetragrammaton.
Not by my friends. By me.
No, Preston, no.
You were lovers.
I like that propaganda video that keeps playing all the time on the side.
Let me find our greatest. Good afternoon, sir. What will it be for you? The latest copy of the Insensate?
Errol Partridge. What do you know about him?
I beg your pardon.
Everyone out now.
They are the new clerics, I believe.
I'll ask you one more time. Errol Partridge. What do you know about him?
You're an offender. I'm not. No. Why are you so scared of me? Now, you will tell me everything you know about Errol Partridge.
I really don't know. You come in here with a fella named Yerk. That's all I know, I swear.
We've been watching you, Preston.
You're Jurgen.
We're feeling. Do you know why you came? Welcome to the underground.
Oh!
Polygraph. It detects fluctuations of human emotion. We have to be sure. You're carrying in your left pocket a red ribbon sprayed with her scent. You breathe it in sometimes when you think there's no one to see. What you feel could only be satisfied by folding yourself into her.
She's scheduled for combustion tomorrow.
I know. You know I was like you. But the first thing you learn about emotion is that it has its price. Complete paradox. But without restraint, without control, emotion is chaos.
But how is that different?
The difference being is that when we want to feel, we can. It's just that some of us have to forego that luxury so that the rest can have it. Some very few of us have to force ourselves not to feel. Like me, like you.
Woo!
Cleric John Preston, you are to come with us immediately.
I've heard the most disturbing rumor.
Rumor, sir?
Yes, a rumor maintaining that one of us, one of the cleric, has secretly taken it upon himself to cease his dose. That one of our elite number is actually feeling.
Feeling, sir.
Are you playing with me, cleric?
Don't tell me it was his son.
This person, I'm told, is actually attempting to contact the Resistance. How exactly have you been making use of your time of late?
Attempting to contact the Resistance, sir.
How is it that you intend to expose a traitor if all you do is...
You're absolutely 100% right, sir.
Of course I am. The cleric is the final line of defense. If the Resistance compromises it, we are doomed.
I will redouble my efforts, sir, to locate the Resistance, to find this traitor, and bring them all to the Council's fair justice.
So who gave it away? Your own son?
Just checking to make sure you've been taking your interval.
And are you satisfied?
I don't understand. My execution set. Why are you here? Aren't you gonna dose? What did you do?
I don't know.
How about his wife who's in prison? Oh no, there's the camera.
50 sweepers, maybe more.
What about an audience? Can you somehow arrange to meet with them?
Father's never given a single audience since the upheaval. The danger of assassination is too
I
great.
trained you your whole life to fight these kind of odds, Preston.
Even if I could make it through, what guarantee is there it would accomplish anything? That anything would be different?
We have a network that's larger than you could ever imagine. Instant word comes that Father is dead, that the Council is leaderless.
Bombs that have already been planted will be set off at the Prosium clinics and the factories around Libria.
What about war? The everyday cruelties that are all gone now.
Replaced by the Tetragrammaton. Will you do it?
Yes.
Can you?
I don't know.
Seeing her one last time will only make it harder to do what you have to do.
Oh no.
Viviana Preston. Auditory.
Elation in the city furnaces.
Oh no.
The incineration has gone through.
Oh no.
Tetragrammaton, I need to speak to this woman.
You're too late, sir. If we force the door now, the turbines will explode at street level.
Turbines primed. Turbines fired.
Oh no.
Cleric John Preston, you are under arrest.
This senior cleric has ceased the dose. He is feeling. He is the worm that has been eating at the core of our great society. I have brought him for your justice.
Vice Counsel, this man is guilty of consorting with sense offenders.
Having relations with a female.
Dispatch a search team to the cleric's quarters to search for unused prosy.
That won't be necessary, sir. Record on his sidearm will find that it was he who was with the sweeper team when they were murdered.
It's hard to believe that a cleric of the Tetragrammaton could turn his back on everything that he's been taught. I promised I would bring you that man, and I have.
Cleric Brad. Sir, the trace shows that it was your gun in the nether with the sweepers. It's impossible.
And oh.
This is wrong.
It'll be better if you have it.
He switched them. See, I have his gun now.
Of course you do. You took it when you arrested me.
What?
Take him to the Hall of Destruction for summary judgment and combustion.
Wait.
Sir, I'm not feeling. He is the one who's feeling.
And it doesn't disturb you in the least that your colleague is going to his end.
The only thing that disturbs me, sir, is that I'm Father's instrument against the underground, and yet I've never had the honor of meeting him.
Yes, but cleric, you know that Father never grants an audience to anyone.
Even to the man who brings him the resistance.
The search team will be up momentarily.
Excellent. I have nothing to hide.
The search teams are already inside, sir.
Excellent.
Looking for something? If I were you, I'd be more careful.
Well,
Since Mom,
and Lisa?
of course.
Oh.
You forget, it's my job to know what you're thinking.
You have a message for the Vice Counsel.
It's done. I've located the resistance. Come now. You'll have them all.
Do not address Father unless
Best first addressed by him. Avoid eye contact. If you should break his personal security zone, will be immediately put down by snipers. Is that understood? And then there's the test.
Test?
You didn't imagine we would risk exposing Father.
I'm really keen to see who this father is.
We'll start with the test question first. More of a riddle, actually.
You ask him for it. I told you I'd make my career with you, Cleric.
Preston, Brandt's job was simple, to make you feel like you'd won. For years, I tried to infiltrate an agent into the underground in order to pass undetected into their midst. A man with a capacity to feel who didn't yet know it.
You've never met?
No? The real father died. The council simply elected me to pursue its paternal tradition.
No. Oh, not without incident.
You really should learn to knock.
Oh no! Oh,
How did it feel, Preston?
he feels used.
Mind the uniform, Cleric.
Really? Oh! Ha 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 ha.
Be careful, Preston. You're treading on my dreams.
Wait! I live, I breathe, I feel.
I pay it gladly.
Oh.
Alexander the Great slaughtered more than 1 million Gaius, Germanic. See that?
Rated EC-10.
The resistance taking over. Hello friends, so I just finished watching the movie and I truly liked it. Actually, I really liked this movie. It was a totally different type of a movie from the ones that I watched before, and I really liked its plot. The plot was awesome. Talked about few things. Actually, it's a really interesting way for us to look at humans, and just to realize if we take away emotions, senses from a human, you're just left out with a shell. I really enjoyed watching it, and there were so many things that I was thinking that actually is happening in the current world, where the human emotions, humans' interactions are being controlled. It could be by, I don't know whether it's government per se, but it could be by the companies, maybe social media in a way, and different things controlling us and then telling us sometimes how to feel about things. It was really interesting. I really love this movie actually. I do not know, maybe it's not everybody's cup of tea as any movie is, but definitely this one was for me. And the music was amazing, really awesome music. And they had some really cool pieces, and I do not know whether you you realize that. But for me, the initial music part reminded me of this group who used to be back then called Enigma. The Enigma music, it was really nice. So, Red Dwarf, thank you so much for suggesting this movie to me. And as always, you can find my full-length commentary over at Patreon. So if you'd like to, just pop by Patreon. If not, I'll be back very soon with another movie reaction. So thank you so much for hanging around. But please take your time and drop me a note if you have watched this movie before, or if this is your first time seeing this. I hope you take time actually to go and watch the full movie. Do let me know what your thoughts are. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a lovely day. YouTube backend analytics shows me that sadly only 5 to 6% of my viewers watch my videos till the end. That includes all my long and detailed outros that have my quotes, takeaways, and my movie commentary. So, moving forward, all my YouTube reactions will have much shorter outros, and any of you who are interested can watch the full-length outro along with my full-length movie reaction over on my Patreon page. To clarify to everybody, a full-length movie reaction means a full movie runs behind in the background while I react to the entire thing. Therefore, it's a combination of the full movie along with my full reaction to it. There are no heavy editing in my full-length reactions like you see on the YouTube videos because there are no copyright issues. The movie is not mirrored, no cuts, all the dialogue and the music is available along with all the scenes of the movies which are sometimes missing on the YouTube videos, again due to copyright issues. Any of you who enjoy my videos over here will definitely like my videos over at Patreon, where the content is completely ad-free and you have early access, and also you get to vote for what movies I should watch next. So this is just an update for you. I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are.